I think she would love Cryptids in the Forest, quite frankly. The dream of making the gimmick 4-star character I was always meant to be is upon us. I'm probably going to give it quite a negative review. You at least need the illusion of choice. The state of gacha and live service games in 2025 has become like a free-for-all at this point. I'm gonna be so honest when I say I don't even know how many days we're behind. Oh, 10 days. We are 10 days behind on Gacha recap. Okay. At this point, I am blaming K-pop group 17. For those of you who don't know, if you don't follow me on Twitter and haven't been keeping up with that, I did go, there's a K-pop group called 17. I've been a fan of them for over 10 years, and they came to Austin for the first time. I live in Austin. So, obviously I had to go both nights. So that kind of took up most of my week. And so we're really behind on Gacha recap. For that reason, I will furthermore be blaming 17 for this. But also, you can kind of blame me for it because I had a great time. So, hey, it is what it is. Moral of the story, you don't always have to be fully caught up on your gacha games, especially if you're going out and touching grass and living life a little bit. Moral of the story. So we're now gonna get caught up on the gacha games. We already did one gacha recap episode like this where I just recorded for an hour and saw about how far we could get. We think ended at this preview for the new version banner schedule of Honkai Impact 3rd, which is interesting because here it says that the Alicia banner is ending on December 5th, but I swear I saw somebody say we're able to pull Alicia for the rest of the year. We're gonna be speed running through a lot of stuff because certain games have updated, have released patches, and it's kind of the word. We'll get to the patch, you know? So like this event preview, we don't need the preview. Patch has started. I think it started on Thursday, so yesterday from when I'm recording this, because I remember I was supposed to be finishing events on day 2 of the concerts, and I didn't. So we're gonna start speedrunning. We have this for display only for Lucia. This is beautiful, by the way, the video here. We're speedrunning, so we're not gonna like fully click into things, but again, beautiful little video animations. I still haven't gotten into Zenless patch either, so I need to do that this weekend. I'm recording this on a Friday night, so. Tale of the Curatoriums of Secrets for Genshin Impact then. I don't know why it like didn't have like a here for more. So what are the details? Is this a web event? It could very likely be a web event we're clicking into right now. No, it's a Hoyo Lab page. Word is after the last big crisis, commissions have been piling up at the Curatorium of Secrets. So many that Ashru's been assigned to help. Let's go take a look to see what's going on. I'm assuming Ashru is the cat. I haven't gotten into Genshin either. Actually, Genshin updated on day 1 of the 17 concerts, and I even made a post about it, about skipping patch night on Twitter. Oh, it's a little comic about the cat. There's Nefer. Okay. Oh, I didn't know she was fangies. That's cute. I love snake-themed character. Ooh, pretty wallpaper. I'm gonna have to remember some of these. Like, I want to make this one a wallpaper on my phone. It's really nice. I'm gonna have to bookmark this one. All right, bookmark you. For those of you who don't know, I bookmark things if I want to come back to them later for whatever reason, like if it's like a beta sign up, or in this case, right now my bookmarks is a lot of stuff that I would like to make the carousel of wallpapers on my phone or laptop. So yeah. Details for new Area City Fund in Zenless Zone 0 2.3. Again, patch has already happened. We have the login master tapes for Zenless as well. That is from the day of the 2.3 update, which I don't remember when that was, but it goes until November 25th. Log in 10 times, get 10 master. Actually, no, I think it's like 7. I think if you log in 7 times, you get 10 master tapes. I think that's how that works, actually. So like a week. I say it's easy, but I never get all of them because I never log into Zenless Zone 0 enough. Anyways, system optimization preview. Again, we're gonna do a patch video, so I'm gonna leave that for that if we even take a look at it. We got a voice actor greeting from the voice actor for Lady Niffle. I still don't know how to say that in Duet Night Abyss. Duet Night Abyss is also coming out later this month, and I have kind of been skipping over the voice actor greetings because I don't really know what to say. Like, okay, I don't really know what to say. I have nothing to say but a voice actor greeting. I think it's sweet. Okay, what is this then? Oh yeah, okay, so Punishing Raven, PGR. They did a pop-up event in Times Square. I do vaguely remember this. Obviously I didn't go. I just said I'm in Austin. Why would I be in New York? So, oh God, the cosplayers are really cool. New York is like, New York isn't an odd place for this, but I feel like people of it's funny because there's like I'm pretty sure that was a BTS ad in the background. But as I was about to say, I feel like the people of New York, like they wouldn't get it, you know? Like enough people got it, but also PGR announced they were gonna be in Times Square for this event, and that's like they had people come out for it. Interesting. Anyways, very pretty cosplays. Ah, yes. Then we move on to the Sleepless Whispers live stream for Zenless Zone 0. This was interesting. I was going to cover this, but I had a very strong feeling it was going to be a gimmick live stream. What's a gimmick live stream? In one of the previous reaction recaps that was recorded before the live stream happened, I said I had a feeling it was going to be like Pokemon Sword Shield live streams, like when they introduced Galarian Ponyta and the like, and it was just multiple hours of a Pokemon forest. And then Galarian Ponyta showed up for like 5 minutes near the end of like a 7-hour live stream. Something like that. I don't remember the details and specifics of it. This was years ago, okay? But I'm like, it's gonna be something like that, and that's exactly what it was. Like, actually, it was a gimmick live stream. The whole bit is just like Lucia doing ASMR in the woods for like many, many hours. I think it ended up being like, probably like 12 hours, right? It probably ended up being something around that. I think maybe 10 hours, because I think it kept going until the patch dropped. So I think it's a cool thing to do. I would have much preferred, because it really was just like Lucia in the woods doing ASMR. I would have preferred, and I said this in the previous reaction recap that we actually talked about this, I would have preferred if they did it like how Pokemon did it for Sword and Shield rollout, where they did like, basically it was like the vibe of cryptids in the forest. I wanted that for Lucia. I think she would love cryptids in the forest, quite frankly. It would have been perfect, right? Lucia could have been in frame. You still could have did the Lucia ASMR bit, but also have her like hunting ethereals in the woods or something. I think it would have been fun. Anyways, the update, it happened already. There was Twitch drops. I don't go on Twitch. I did retweet this because I wanted the Hilly Trail hand warmer. My fingers get cold. So I wanted the hand warmer, and also I could use a new desk mat because the last one I got from Hoyoverse, I got nail polish on it. Among other things, I've gotten on my this desk mat in the last like year that I've been using it. But I did get nail polish on it recently. So, content overview of Zenless on Zero Phase 1. Again, there will be a patch video. We'll go over that there. Another little intro bit for Stellasora. I still need to do the first hour first impressions video for Stellasora. That recently came out. So I think I'm just gonna leave this one. There's a music player though. That's fun. Why is Shifu handing out polychromes? We're going back to Zenless now. I'm buzzing through these this time. This is great. Log in to claim polychrome ×6. Wait, what's the end date on this? Because after the version 2.3 update, valid for 30 days. So I think you can still claim this. Claim period ends on the 25th of November. Yeah, so I think you can still claim that one. Awesome. This next post from Milliaster Wonderland, I have actually talked about a little bit on my own Twitter account because I was making jokes about this, the feminine version of Sonic Ruins. Basically, TLDR, this is the closest I'm ever getting to the outfit my VTuber wears in-game. And so the dream of making the gimmick 4-star character I was always meant to be in Genshin Impact is upon us. But not until next year, because I need cryo first. Anyways, we have quite a bit to talk about in relation to Milliaster Wonderland. Like I have said already, I will be doing 2 separate patch videos for the most recent Genshin update. That's also why I've kind of put it off and why I was not trying to get it done around the concerts I was going to. And I was just like, I'll figure it out this weekend because this one is going to be a bit. It's going to be a bit because there's going to be 2 separate patch videos. I'm going to do one specifically dedicated to the actual Genshin update stuff, Nefer, all that, and then there's going to be a separate one diving into Milliaster Wonderland. It's going to probably end up being more like a first hour in sort of situation because it is technically a whole new part of the game. But there is a lot I want to dig into with Milliaster Wonderland, seeing some early player reactions to it in the last couple of days, as well as the monetization scheme they have decided to go with for Milliaster Wonderland and the fact that it is all monetization based. What I have heard, and I haven't gotten into it yet, so I can't be certain, but what I have heard is that Milliaster Wonderland, there is no way to earn free polls at all, which a lot of I did not want to get too excited about Milliaster Wonderland. I was excited for it, but I didn't want to get too excited for it for the sole purpose that I was like, something seems off here. I need to know more about the monetization scheme, the poll structure, that sort of thing. The pity system, you know, that thing. So I was kind of like leaving it up to the first review of Milliaster Wonderland that we'd be getting within the next couple of, I'm going to be doing it within the next couple of days here, right? I knew I was going to day 1 of the concert and that was going to come out on that day. So I was like, it's going to take a minute, guys. All right. It's going to take a minute. Hopefully by the time this video is, oh my God, there's a thunderstorm outside and it just lightninged. So if we get cut off, I shouldn't lose my footage, but we might have to finish this video tomorrow. Is what I'm going to get. There's a thunderstorm happening right now, but I wanted to record because it finally stopped raining pretty heavily and you can probably hear the thunder now. Okay, cool. But I forget what I was talking talking about? The lightning scared me. Basically, TLDR, there's absolutely, like, it's entirely monetization based. I've seen a lot of, honestly, negative reviews of Milliaster Wonderland so far, as well as this morning, the Star Rail program happened, and we also have to talk about Cyrene quite heavily. We have to talk about the Cyrene situation as well, but people are using the Milliaster Wonderland game mode to just like ask Hoyoverse for stuff. So like I saw somebody made a game mode on Milliaster Wonderland and just called it buff Cyrene. Not like a buff Cyrene, like buff is an adjective for Cyrene. Buff was the verb. The verb being the action word. Like, Hoyoverse, you need to buff Cyrene. Fix her kit. But we will talk about Cyrene when we get to that, which won't be for a minute, but yeah, very interesting things going on with the Hoyoverse right now. But we also have Fervent Fighter as another 4-star outfit and Mystic Forest. But yeah, I've seen a lot of mixed reviews about Milliaster Wonderland, and right now seeing what I've seen and knowing what I was waiting to find out about Milliaster Wonderland before going, or like upon going into it, I'm probably going to give it quite a negative review just because it is so monetization based. And a lot of what I was banking on with this is that like, oh, this is going to be a lot of people's first foray into like game dev and things like that. And that's really cool. That's how we get insane indie games. There are insane indie games made in things like Roblox. And this is a very similar system to Roblox. So I was like, this is going to be cool. This is going to be a very cool thing. But by blocking so much, especially the customization behind a paywall, it's like, brother, what are you doing? No one's going to want to play it if they can't. It's the whole thing with, and I've talked about this more so with Palia, actually. With Palia, it is a MMO, cozy MMO, and it is also another game I'm a creator for, similar to Genshin Impact. So they both are kind of like on the same footing here. I don't have a bias towards either one. I kind of bias both of them, you know? But saying that, a similar gripe that other players have as well as I have said with something like Palia is that so much of the customization, there's a lot of customization options, yes, but it's so much of it is locked behind a paywall. And the whole point of something like an MMO is character expression, or like one of the whole points, you know? It's like you want to dress up your little guy with as many weird, wacky things as you'd want, you know? If you want to look like a chicken, you can look like a chicken. If you want to, I don't know, dress up as your OC or VTuber model like I do, you can do that. But when you lock so much of it behind a paywall, it kind of defeats the purpose, you know? So I didn't think I'd get this much into Milliaster Wonderland right now, but I've seen, like, when I saw those initial reviews saying that, like, it's all, you can't get free polls, there's no way to do free polls, I was like, that's not good. Like, that sucks. But I will say I haven't gotten into it myself yet, so I can't be like the end all be all thing on that. But I've actually praised Genshin Impact and how they, like games like Genshin Impact, I use Genshin Impact as an example a lot when talking about the monetization structure in a game like Palia, because I'm like, they need some sort of earnable currency. You need to be able to earn the currency to buy things in the shop. Even if it takes forever, you still need that option. The illusion of choice, if you will. Obviously, it would, in a perfect world, it would be easy to earn the pulls, right? But like, it's a gacha game. We all know what we're getting into. But you at least need the illusion of choice. And I've used the like Genshin Impact pull system as an example with talking about what Palia needs to do and adding earnable currencies for the shop so you can buy the pretty clothes. And Genshin took like a million steps back and made it worse. Like, because a game like Palia has been taking steps in the right direction. It's not perfect over there yet, but they've been taking steps, and I appreciate that. I think Genshin is doing the opposite in the fact that they're like moonwalking backwards, you know? Like, what's happening? So, very interesting there, but I'm kind of getting ahead of myself in the reaction recap, but I feel like we can still talk about it here a little bit. Those are my initial thoughts, all right? Before getting into it, just seeing what people are saying. Moving on, then, we had a combat abilities intro for Tabeth, a Hydra character from Duet Night Abyss. She is, I believe, the equivalent to a 4-star Hydro sword and bow user. Obviously, Duet Night Abyss has gone in the complete opposite direction and no longer has a gacha system. The state of gacha and live service games in 2025 has become like a free-for-all at this point. I'm so serious. Like, after kind of the letdown of Milliaster Wonderland monetization, I'm now so scared to get into DNA because I have no idea what the monetization is going to look like going into this new thing, like the shop. I'm afraid of the shop. Like, will we be able to earn currency for the shop? It's also, the availability is via covert commission. What is a covert commission? I don't know, and I did both of the betas. So I'm like so scared. I'm so scared right now. But DNA will also be coming out by the end of this month, and we will be checking that out for sure. They're actually, on the time of recording this, doing a live stream introducing the launch of the game. tomorrow morning, but it is very early in the morning, and I don't want to get up that early on a Saturday. So I will be getting to it eventually, but like for the same reason I skipped this Star Rail program this morning, I will be skipping DNA tomorrow, because like the Star Rail one was at like 6:30 in the morning. I think DNA is at a very similar time, and quite frankly, I don't want to deal with that. All right, okay. I might not even have power, quite frankly. Texas is a fever dream when we get any sort of weather whatsoever. Version 2.3 of Zenless Zone Zero is live. We got a sticker pack for Stellasora. Meowber, how cute. Then the half patch happened for Honkai Star Rail. We can now log in to get free Denhung PT. A patch video already went up for this half of the patch, like literally today. I uploaded it earlier today, I think. And so, yeah, I already got my Denhung. He's already fully built. I went a little bit insane. He's already fully built. I didn't finish building him in the patch video. Oh no, I've now finished building him. All his relics are leveled. He is built. Don't worry about it. His shield is insane still. Only the best for my fave. He will be available till the end of version 4.0. For reference, we are at our last update to the story with 3.7, the special program that happened earlier today for Star Rail. 3.7 is the end of Amphorius, which means that I really need to get caught up. Part of me was kind of waiting for the end of Amphorius to do all in one go, and I thought I'd be done with Penacony by then. I was not done with Penacony by then. I really need to get caught up, but I wasn't insane. Like I thought that the Penacony story was longer than Xianzhou, and that's why I was like, I felt like it was longer, but I wasn't sure. Also, it thundered again. So I was like, why is it taking me so much longer to get through it? Why can't I just get through it? It's like at least twice, if not 3 times as long as Xianzhou. So that would be why. And then obviously Amphorius is even more. So we'll get there eventually. But yeah, you can get him before version 4.0. I will, and I am assuming we will have one more version. He was available in 3.6. You'll be able to claim him in 3.7. I'm going to assume, and I don't know, have any reason for this assumption, but it's just what I'm assuming. I'm assuming we'll get a 3.8 and then we'll go to 4.0. That's my opinion. I have no basis of information that would lead me to believe that, but I believe it regardless. So that means 3.6, 3.7, 3.8 to the end of 4.0. So technically he's available for like 3.5 versions. So there's still gonna be people who refuse to log in until the end of version 4.0 just so they don't have to claim him. Because the thing is, you can't not claim him. Like, you have to log in. Anyways, what the heck is this? Oh, it's kind of funny that this one got cut off, actually. Which Denhung is yours? All of them. I'll take them all. So there's normal 4-star Denhung, which the hashtag got cut off. It's supposed to be the Denhung whose spear strikes like a gale, but it got cut off during like the word like. And then there's Denhung with Cloud Hib and Denhung with Earth Core. I do have to say, Earth Core Denhung is really cute. That's a really cute little chibi art. So stupid. I love him. Okay, moving on. We must stay focused. Little video for Lucia banner that's available now in Zenless. The creator incentive program for Honkai Star Rail. I think that's the same thing I do. Anyways, Stellasora login bit. Yeah. We're on the 15th now. Maybe do I do the creator incentive program? I don't think I do these ones. Anyways, creator incentive program was announced for Hycelids and Ceridra. They did a combat video demo for Tabeth. So because we usually do watch the short videos here, we'll pop that in really quickly. Oh, so she's almost like an AoE burst DPS situation because she summons these tentacles. Ew, interesting. That's actually a very interesting way to do that. Okay. I'm gonna remember that actually when we're team building later on. We have a cute little GIF for Stellasora from Nanoha. Or I think this is like the character in game Nanoha. Yeah, Nanoha. She's making a cake, I think. Or is it a pie? Oh, she's making pancakes. So I think it was a cake and pie. See, there's the cake, right? Then she's gonna make a pie, right? A little pie. Okay, cool. So she must be a baker. Genshin Impact announced something. Maintenance was announced for Honkai Impact 3rd. They did the events preview. I don't know what happened to the show more button, by the way. But nothing there. I think I forgot to claim when can you claim the crystals too? November 6th. Oh wait, that's the maintenance crystals. We have details for when dreams remain unfinished in Zenless. Wait, did we get a free Monato? Oh, we get a free Monato. Ooh. Wait, what are the stipulations for this one? Ah, so everybody can do this one. We'll talk about this again in the Zenless video, but I actually didn't know about this event because I think I only watched the trailer for this patch. I did not watch the special program, so you unfortunately did miss out on some stuff. But we have this event going from the 17th of October, so it is currently running, going until the 24th of November. And if you finish it, you get a free Monato. Hell yeah. That's actually, we will be doing this event. After the event begins, proxies can enter Yadhari's dream and explore her lost memories. We will be doing it just because I want a copy of Monato. And my luck recently with getting the like 4-star equivalent on the 5-star equivalent banner hasn't been great. So like when I was pulling for Flynn, I got Flynn's so early, I didn't get a single copy of Aino. I know that we can get a free copy of Aino and Genshin, but like still. Okay, we have a little video from PGR. Is this a cutscene? No, this is an EP. So we're actually going to, I usually don't watch the EPs unless I have a vested interest in it. I've been trying to be better about EPs from Zenless, but specifically music from Punishing Grey Ribbon scares me because I have gotten copyrighted for it before. So we're gonna skip that. But that is out as well. We have another countdown image from Stella Sora. So pretty. I don't know which character this is, but I like her a lot. I think it's the red hair. For those of you who don't know, my hair is red IRL. So I like characters with red hair because I'm not naturally redhead. Even the red I have is very, like, you can tell it's like a fake red. But like I go out of my way to get it dyed like frequently. I like red hair because that's the fun part. I'm like, I like red hair on characters. What if I did it and then I did it and I was like, that's sick as hell. So see, that's the thing. If you like a hair color, like a specific hair color on a character, guess what? You can just go dye your hair. Isn't that fun? Anyways, we have the character intro then for Nefer from Genshin. Again, we're just gonna very quickly skip through this because we will be doing a whole patch video for her. She is a Dendro Catalyst, as well as the owner of the Curatorium of Secrets. So she's very boss. That's what Yehoda calls her. That's so. Listen, Yehoda just got drip marketed like this morning. We'll get to that in the Gacha recap eventually, but whew, so fun. All right, so this next bit, I have talked about this a little bit on Twitter already, as well as in the half patch review for Reverse 1999. I believe this is still, like, the window for this is still open. I'm not sure when it closes, but Reverse 1999, to my content creator friends, as well as artist friends, is looking for people for the program. For those of you who don't know, I am actually part of the Backtracking Atelier program as well, and it's fun. You should join us. They say content creator program, but I believe artists. I believe artists. I know there's artists in the program. So if you're a fan artist, I think you also count as a content creator in this situation. But it's fun. Join us. I've had no problems with it. So if you're looking for like and also this is not, I'm not being sponsored to say that or anything, but I've had no problems in part of in the program. So if you're looking for like a testimonial, hi, we have fun here. Anyways, I don't know what this is about. Chasing Kaleido Rider says the event has ended. I'm not sure what the event is. Show this. I don't know. Want to click show the thread. It's fine. Anyways, also Petite Planet also announced winners for their little doodle showcase for the little planets, which is adorable. Blue Protocol had servers down. Okay. PGR posted a cute little doodle meme. Is there... this is the artist. Noha Nohane. It's a little... Did I say call it a doodle meme? Wow, I'm thinking of the doodle contest. It's a comic. So I'll just show it for a second, but you should definitely go check that out. We have another voice actor greeting for Fushu from DNA. Then, yes, this I haven't watched. Haven't watched this, and I will not be doing a reaction for it for the sole purpose that I know exactly what this is. And I don't think I could sit through the whole 5+ minutes of it on camera without combusting. So I will be watching this one on my own time, actually probably right after recording this. But this is essentially, you know, the Lucia ASMR stream? They kind of did the same thing with Denhung, but in like a 5-minute video. I haven't watched it yet. So I'm going to bookmark that as well. And I will be watching it as soon as we cut the cameras. And there will not be a video for it. I make the rules here. Moving on. Another agent preview for Chaos Zero Nightmare. I think this just came out like yesterday, but again, I'm still getting caught up with everything from going to concerts for 2 days. This is for Veronica, a passion ranger from Stella Familia. So we'll quickly pop into this and watch it because it's like a 1-minute video. We'll just this is what the point of their Gacha recap is. All the character designs and like kits so far we've seen for Chaos Zero Nightmare have been really fun. Look at the hamster. That's so cute. I love her immediately. No, that's adorable, the little hamster. I thought, like, first noticed her little bunny ears, but she has a little hamster. That's so cute. This game is so creative in their character designs. Like, I love the color coding they've done. Like, the black and the yellow, like, all the color little backlights. I love it. Like, you see the initial design and it's like, oh, that's pretty, but it's like, looks like a gacha character. And then like you see like the kit and like little things like hamster. And it's like, that's fun. This is really fun and goofy and I love it. Which we're gonna need in a game like this because this game is like terrifying at the same time. I love it. I love it so much. This is gonna be fun. I can't wait to get into this one. There also will be a first hour type video coming for Chaos Zero Nightmare as well. It's just everything decided to launch at the end of October for some reason. And so there's a video coming for Millie Astro Wonderland, Chaos Zero Nightmare, Stella Sora. Still taking notes apparently. Because I think Chaos Zero Nightmare and Stella Sora both released this week. DNA will be releasing next week. They're probably all out by the time you've seen this, and then obviously we had Millie Astro Wonderland. So, did they post this twice? Not take one of them down? Interesting. Well, we're not going to watch the second one, but I think they forgot to take one of them down. Yeah, because this one only has 4 retweets and 28 likes, whereas this one has... I think I watched the wrong one. The rabbit mouse experiencing an identity crit. That makes more sense, actually. So I guess it's a mouse, not a hamster? Discuss. Anyways, the live stream for Lucia, Blue Protocol. Oh, Blue Protocol servers feel like there was a jump there for when they were down. Seabreeze Gifts started October 16th. It's a login event for 15 days. I'm pretty sure I recorded my first hour in Blue Protocol after this. So before. I'm pretty sure I did it before. So like that sucks a little bit that I didn't know about that. That video should be out by now, by the way, the first hour in Blue Protocol. Speaking of Palia, I do include Palia in here because it is a live service game that I cover. And so I just throw it in here. It's called Gacha Recap, but that is actually a lie. There is other things other than gacha games in here. Anyways, this is a cosmetic that is locked behind a paywall. Going back to our previous discussion of Millie Astro Wonderland, the cosmetic you see here is locked behind a paywall. So it is very nice though. A patch video already went out for that as well. So we've already kind of taken a look at it. It's nice, but still locked behind a paywall. Anyways, DNA then did a little Twitter event. It's probably over. And it's, oh no, it's not over yet. It ends October 29th. So it might be over by the time you guys see this video, but Lynn's target practice. I refuse to participate because I cannot lock on to any of these little guys. They're so cute. They're so cutie. We had from Reverse 1999 a devs broadcast for 3.0. So just to kind of breeze through these, because we'll probably do a proper like Twitter. There's going to be a proper reaction recap for all the 3.0 content that has come out for Reverse 1999 so far, because they started posting like the Sentinel teaser or trailer or something went up literally. I saw the notification come through while I was literally sitting. Oh my god, I forget. For those of you who are in the know of 17, right? I'm pretty sure DK was doing his solo stage. Well, and I saw the note. I was recording it because I cried. I love him. Great time, right? But I was recording it, so I was like, I looked at my phone screen for a hot second because I have the recording while holding the light stick bit. I have it down. I know exactly how to do that. So I don't actually look at my phone while I was looking at the stage, obviously. But I saw the notification come through for a brief second while I was looking at my phone, and I was like, I'm gonna have to deal with that later. I could take it out of it just for a brief second. But really quickly, we have 14 free Unilogs. There is a new story expansion system, the War Room. Not entirely sure what that is, but we're just breezing through it right now. New login interface. Okay, enhanced dynamic background effects to improve your experience. Very interested in that. Then we have Reveries in the Rain Hadal Zone, so the new update to Reveries in the Rain, and craft optimization is happening as well. So I believe also if you logged in, you got some clear drops. Yes, and this claiming period, gift will be sent on 10/16 and remain available for 7 days. It's probably been past that, actually. Yeah, I think it's actually been a week exactly. So yeah, I don't think you can claim that anymore, especially by the time this video goes up. But there will be content coming for Reverse, so we'll take a better look at all of that later. We have another game introduction bit for Stella Sora Potentials. Okay. Again, I don't really want to get into it because I want to get into it in the first hour, so I'm gonna leave it until we do that. PGR, what are you doing? Punishing Grey Raven Anniversary Schedule Adjustment Notice. All right, this we'll actually take a look at right now. Oh my god, maybe not. That's a lot of words. All right, there's no other time I would take it, because PGR, I am not a creator with PGR. This is the only time. Like, I don't do Twitter scrolls, dedicated reaction recaps, really. I've done a couple for PGR, but it's just like, anyways, PGR. We're gonna take a look at this now, because if I don't take a look at it now, I never will. Dear Commandants, as the versions across all servers gradually synchronize, which is something that PGR has been doing over the last about year, We're on the verge of an exciting milestone, the official global synchronization of Punishing Grey Raven. This means that in the upcoming update, for the very first time, commandants from every corner of the world will come together as one community to celebrate our 6th anniversary, which is actually quite cool, I do have to say that. To make this global celebration truly unified, the traditional Chinese, Japanese, Korean, Southeast Asian, European, and North American servers will now join the global anniversary each December. See, I actually never knew that the anniversary for PGR was even in December, because I always just went with the global server date, which is, I believe, July or August. So that's actually news to me. As we say goodbye to the separate schedules, we're incredibly excited to have everyone celebrate this special moment together from now on. The synchronization is more than just an update, it marks the beginning of a vibrant new era for all of us. To celebrate this special occasion, the first globally synchronized version is packed with brand new gameplay content for you to dive into and generous rewards to thank you for our journey together. So then it goes a little bit into the rewards. There is a commemorative portrait, collectible, and commemorative memory, which they have done the commemorative memories in the past. I'm assuming this one will just be a little bit more special because it is a pretty big one. You can obtain exclusive rewards such as the 6th anniversary commemorative portrait, collectible, and anniversary commemorative memory during the 2025 global anniversary celebration. After the global synchronization, a comprehensive operational summary report will become available in the anniversary event. So I might get to get called out about how bad I am at playing PGR. It does say, though, for traditional Chinese, Japanese, Korean, Southeast Asian, European, and North American servers, the report covers data from May 21st to the start of the event. You mean like May of last year? Or this? Unsure. First recharge double bonus is reset, like most gacha games do at the anniversary. I feel like we probably recently got that, though, on global, though, so... At the end of it, though, they do say that none of this would be possible without you. That's quite wholesome, actually. I do have to say that. So it actually wasn't that bad. I opened it up and was like, what is this? But I didn't know we were already like there. I thought we still had a couple patches to go before we would be totally caught up with the Chinese server of the game. So it looks like we're fully caught up now. So I guess that's good. It's gonna be interesting to do that patch video because I know that I'm curious which patch it is. We don't have a date. When did I have it on my schedule, the PGR patch. When did that happen? Because was it the one that just happened? On October 10th? Because this was October 15th. No, it's probably the next one, right? It has to be the next one. I'm gonna stand by that. Anyways, should be interesting. I still need to do the October 10th patch video, the one that happened earlier this month. I don't know if I'll get to it. We might just have a situation where I skip a couple PGR patches and come back to it later. I'm so bad with covering PGR, but every time I do actually cover it, I very much enjoy it. So like, even if I don't talk about PGR a ton anymore, I still love it. So we're talking about Genie Mons then and Duet Night Abyss. Totally a huge tone shift there. Genie Mons are essentially like the creature collector element of DNA, because yes, there is a creature collector element of DNA. They're adorable and cute, and we'll definitely be taking a look at those on, maybe not on patch day, because it does take a little bit to unlock them, but patch day, launch day, actually. But I love Genie. That looks like a Pokemon, not the cat bus. I was talking about the lantern. I still want it. Okay, so this makes a lot more sense now, actually, because November 13th is the new version with new live, which is really unfortunate because I have been talking about this recently with Alicia and Cyrene. But every year at my birthday, because if you didn't know this, most gacha games on your birthday, if you log in on your birthday, you get a little gift, and it's really cute. And so every year on my birthday, I do a big Gacha Shenanigans video, which actually in the previous years, I wasn't calling it Gacha Shenanigans. I just logged into all my gacha games, but now I have a name for it. You think I would have come up with a name sooner, but Gacha Shenanigans. It's where I play like multiple different gacha games and do like dailies and things in like the same video, because dailies take like 5 minutes. It's a lot of them. So PGR included, because you can just hit like auto clear on the stages. So PGR dailies are very easy. So they go in Gacha Shenanigans. But what I'll essentially do, I don't go in and really do all my dailies unless it's like push button, finish dailies type dailies like PGR. But I go in, I get the birthday gift, we look at it all together, and if I want the current character on banner, we do polls as well. So I've been bringing it up a lot recently with both the Honkai games, Honkai Star Rail and Honkai Impact, because the Cyrene Alicia variants are dropping at like the same time, and it's literally like a couple of days. Alicia's out in Honkai Impact. I haven't done that patch video yet either, but Cyrene I think is dropping a few days before my birthday, and so I'm like, that's perfect. We'll do some polls, and I will do polls. That's gonna be so fun. Like, let me poll for the pink-haired anime girl as a pink-haired anime girl VTuber on my birthday. Let me do that. Unfortunately, Liv is getting a new Frame, Liv is my favorite PGR character. I love her so much. She's always been my favorite. I think it's because when we start the game, she's like her color scheme is pink, and I saw that immediately and was like, oh my god, I love her. She was a healer initially. I love healer characters. I immediately saw her and I was like, I love her. And so Liv is literally my favorite PGR character of all the characters in PGR. I love her to death. I always have. And so when I heard she was getting a new frame, first of all, I didn't know we were getting it so soon because I didn't realize we were caught up. Second of all, November 13th. My birthday is November 9th, so we can't pull for new Liv in the birthday video. It's not the end of the world, but like, how awesome of a birthday video would it have been if all my favorite characters were like on the banners in their little gacha games? I would have died. That would have been so great for me personally. But November 13th. Unfortunately, I'm actually having some dental work done a couple of days before this, so the patch video might not happen actually, but I will be pulling for Liv. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. I will be pulling for her. But yeah, very excited for this frame. It's beautiful. I've heard a little bit about the lore implications of it, and so that's a little bit scary, but God, is she pretty. I love Liv so much. And she has the pink eyes. She gets to keep her pink eyeballs. I love that. Limpidity. Liv Limpidity. Lotus Wheel is hers. God, dark flow effect. God, I love her. Lightning type as well. Interesting. I'm just looking at everything. Speaking of Honkai Impact 3rd, I think this is just like a login thing. Oh yeah, so at the end of the patch, they do like a 7-day login event to get cards, and I didn't do that, and that's fine. Happy birthday, Shinyan! Happy late birthday, Shinyan, Genshin Impact. We love you. Everybody say happy birthday, Shinyan. Chaotic Realm was unlocked in Blue Protocol, if anyone was curious. There was a rewarded event on Discord for Danheng PT with Honkai Star Rail. Also, a similar event, it looks like, on Reddit. I don't participate in Discord events, nor do I go on Reddit unless I need to Google something, because Google is bad now and doesn't work well unless you put Reddit at the end of your search. Please don't smite me, Google. Your search is bad. It don't work like how it used to. You know, though, I will say, even before they started adding the AI garbage to Google, I still had to put Reddit at the end of sentences. Like, early, like, I've been doing that for the last, like, 2-3 years, I feel like. So like, it wasn't just like they added AI to it and now it's all slop. It's kind of not been great for a couple of years, even before the AI. I will say that. I've been adding Reddit to things since before the AI happened. So not to like minimize the effects of AI, because it does still suck, but I've been adding Reddit to the end of my Google searches for longer than I have to admit that, all right? That's the only time. I don't have a Reddit account. I just go on it when I need to search things up and like I want an actual human response, you know? Like if I see a Reddit thing from some guy like 7 years ago who had the exact same problem as me and figured it out, I'm like, hallelujah, I got it. We're gonna solve this problem. Genshin then released the Nodcry OST album on October 16th. We have made it to October 16th, gamers. We're a little bit more caught up. Stellasaura also posted another cute little art gif for Minova, who I actually love. She's got a baseball bat. Is she about to break some rules? Rules are made to be broken. Like, I love her. I actually do. The Hyperion Lounge for Honkai Impact 3rd also did happen on the 16th. I still haven't watched it. And at this point, I fear we will not. I know in the last reaction recap, I was like, that video's already gone up. By the time this one goes up, it's gonna happen. I fear we will not be watching it, but I will mark it, because that is gonna need its own reaction. I'll figure it out later. Another release countdown photo for Stellasaura, then this is the one with Minova. I really like Minova's design. I think she might be one of my faves. I'm not even gonna lie. I don't know what it is, but so I love this poster for Reverse 1999, and I need to scream it from the heavens. This is so beautiful. So this is the official announcement poster for version 3.0 of Reverse 1999. And a lot of people were making jokes when this came out because the 2.8 poster, the global 2.8 poster, a lot of people really didn't like it, mainly because it gives away like at most of the story beats all on the poster. Like there's certain characters that show up on the 2.8 poster that kind of give away the twists of 2.8, you know? So a lot of people really didn't like that, but also you have to think about the fact that with Reverse, we are a couple of patches, like we're about 6 months behind the Chinese server for Reverse 1999 globally. So I think most people already knew what was happening. And that's at least my understanding of the situation, is that the devs probably weren't really thinking about it a ton and were like, well, they're behind. They probably already know. Arcana's not dead. Like, because the poster did drop before they released the trailer that then shows, hey, Arcana's not dead. So a lot of people had took issue with that. But also it just looked like somebody like edited the photos together. And so a lot of people were like, the Chinese server gets cooler posters. And also we on Global have gotten cooler posters as well. 3.0, they entirely changed the narrative. This is beautiful. I love this. And now I know the Japanese Twitter account did post out a different poster that looks more similar to the vibe from 2.8. And a lot of people have been speculating that that was the devs kind of just figuring out what posters do well in what regions, what servers. The Japanese side of the player base liked that poster we got in 2.8. So they, for 3.0, got a similar poster, whereas the like Americas and Europe and Southeast Asia, we ended up getting the more like novel-esque, like this looks like a book cover, like a cover that would look like a poster that would look more like a cover of a book. We ended up getting that style. And personally, I'm a big reader myself, so I see this and I'm like, this is so good. I saw this and immediately started geeking out. I gasped. I was like, oh my God, this is beautiful. Like, this is what I prefer, quite frankly. But to each their own, everyone's gonna like the posters differently. And I also think the Japanese poster is quite nice as well. I do think it's edited better than the 2.8 poster for sure. But this one takes the cake for me. I think it's better even than the poster the Chinese server got. They really cooked with this one. And there's been a couple of posters we've gotten on Global, as well as like Chinese server posters, but Global specifically, there's been a couple of posters that I really want to get printed and framed because they're that beautiful. Like, this is one of them. This really is one of them. I love this poster so much. I just need to like geek out about it because it's beautiful. I think it's beautiful. So more of this. I want more of this from Reverse because this is amazing. That would be a great thing to end on, but we can go further. We can do more. So we have another character preview for Chaos Zero Nightmare for Charon. Oh, it's a dude. It's a guy. He is a psionic Void character affiliated with the Wanderer faction. I immediately need to see this, like right now. It said unknown, so that's probably what like Wanderer is affiliated. Ooh, stop! I love his Japanese voice. Oh my God, who's your VA? Is it even somebody I recognize? Because I'm not as up on like I know a lot about the English voice acting scene, but not as much with like other countries' voice acting. Oh my God. He's so cool. What the heck? Oh, I love his, what the heck? I can't wait for Chaos Zero Nightmare, y'all. This sold me. This and Mouse Girl. Ooh. He did the Hersher of the Void thing, which I guess makes sense because he's like a Void user into the Void. Ooh. I really like him. I can't wait for this game, especially because it is turn. Ooh. Like he's giving Welt a little bit, and I love that for me. Ooh. He also reminds me of a character from, oh God. Is it Epic 7? Is that what it's called? I haven't played it in ages. Like I can imagine the icon in my head, but I can't remember the name. Reminds me of one of like the starting characters in that game. The guy that ends up being evil, that one. It reminds me a little bit of him. And I really liked him. So I'm down. Like God forbid a character be a little bit evil. I like him. I like him a lot. The awakened one who seeks peace with no memory of his past and a memory loss trope. Listen, I know a lot of people don't love the memory loss trope. I like it. I like it. Maybe it's because I'm a forgetful person in general, but I like the memory loss trope. This character was made for me. I'm so excited to get into this game. Okay, speed round. Okay, so we got a voice actor greeting from the voice actor of Rebecca for DNA. Then we got a little short form content for Denhung PT. It's literally just his in-game model, so nothing crazy. Blue Protocol has Twitch drops, or had Twitch drops. They ended on October 22nd. I don't go on Twitch. Blue Protocol also, you know, this might be a fun thing to end with. Blue Protocol was run. I don't know if this is still an ongoing Discord event. They were running a Discord event. I didn't know it was a Discord event. I just saw the image. It's basically the, you're on a plane. Who are you sitting by? And as somebody who doesn't really know any of these characters, except for Irona, because I know you. I don't know enough of these people. I want seat 1. Listen, it's a window seat. It's right in the front, so you're in quick, out. I pick a window seat. I'm gonna go with seat number 1, actually. I think we can do more. Palia posted the goobies. We've talked about the goobies. I love the goobies. Those are also locked behind a paywall. Petite Planet also has a more like fan art adjacent account called Petite Planet Dreamer at Petite Planet Days. It's essentially just like Star Rail has the Pom Pom account. Genshin has the Ella Musk account, which we don't talk about Ella Musk. Anyways, Petite Planet also has one of those, and they posted a MBTI themed day in the life on Petite Planet. I will say, is this my MBTI type? Yes, actually it is. I'm an INFP. Do I think the MBTI, what is it? MBTI, do I think it's a little bit of a scam? Yes. And I will not elaborate on that, but I will say Google is your friend. Anyways, so mixed feelings, but also it is my MBTI. So, and you know what's kind of funny? You know what's kind of funny? I do this. I actually do. If you, Palia, use Palia as an example. If you open up my Palia house right now, my garden has not been touched in like a month. I forget. And every time I open it up for like a patch video, I'm like, don't look at my garden. Don't look at my plants. And then I don't. I will do just about everything else though. So maybe I'm being called out a little bit. Anyways, there's a short comic, webcomic shorts animated version was posted to Chaos Zero Nightmare's account, created with the artist Narana Kiri. So I like that. I do love that Chaos Zero Nightmare does credit the artist almost all the time. A lot, like other accounts for other gacha games don't do that as frequently, so I do appreciate that. We have another little launch that, or actually we haven't had as many launch things for Chaos Zero Nightmare, but D5 until official launch. So is Chaos Zero Nightmare out? Wait, did it come out on the 20th? Chaos Zero Nightmare is out. I thought this came out on like the 23rd or something. Oh my God. Which if it came out on the 23rd, it also would be out by now. But anyways, this one was made with the Twitter artist on Twitter, Navi Gavi. And I'm not gonna get too close into it because I feel like I'll get demonetized if I do. All right, I'm gonna bookmark this one because this will be getting a video. The character, I'm also gonna scroll up so I don't see it. Character trailer for Rebecca from DNA, that'll be getting its own video, as well as the version 3, but can everyone stop posting your trailers? I don't wanna get spoiled, but Reverse has their 3.0 trailer, so Reverse will probably be getting a whole video because I do need to watch this stuff for Sentinel now as well, because I am quite behind. But yeah, that is a thing. What can we like end with? The global launch special program for DNA. By the time this video goes out, this will have already happened because it's happening today now, because it is now the 25th of October. But I don't want to deal with it. And you know what? I think we're going to try to finish out everything dated as October 16th. So they posted this twice. This one is probably deleted, so this is the actual official one. We will be covering the special program. It is on my schedule to cover, but I'm not gonna be watching it live because I think it's really early in the morning and I don't wanna deal with that. Because here it says 19, but this is not my time zone. So it's actually really early in the morning for me and I want to sleep. Yes, we had the exclusive wallpapers from the event calendar for Genshin. I'm gonna bookmark those as well to add to my carousel of wallpapers. Another countdown, the 22nd. Okay, that was the day for Chaos Zero Nightmare. So another countdown graphic. This one's very cute. Then Blue Protocol did a post reminding people about the Twitch drops. We have a character trailer for Chaos Zero Nightmare. So it's dated as the 16th, so we're gonna pop it in right now. Let's watch it. Probably could have done a dedicated video for CZN, but who is this for? I didn't even look at the character name. Haru. I think we've seen the character preview for Haru before, like her kit. She's really cute though. I actually think she's adorable. Delicious desserts. That's how you do it. Boost your Onimuchi with delicious desserts. There's so many. I love her. Like I actually love her. Oh, and there's the creepiness factor to it. So they just see these monsters like out in everyday life. That's interesting. Oh, she has trauma. Great. Oh my God. Yeah, this is definitely going to be popular with the reverse 1999 crowd. That's me. I'm the reverse 1999 crowd. The animation is insane though. Are all the trailers going to be like this? If so, I personally love this. It feels like very, I guess nostalgic would be the word. I don't know how to describe it because you don't get like these full 2D animated trailers for that many games anymore. Like I love this. This is really cool. That's crazy on the part of the devs though, if they're gonna do it. Like even just like the sequences of because there is more like live 2D segments like this. Oh, cute. So she's doing what somebody did for her. Oh, it was somebody in a monster suit. I love Haru. Because there's live 2D segments, but then there's also like full like 2D animated segments, which is insane. This is so cool. No, that's really cool. I really like how CZN is doing their marketing. That's really cool. I'm so excited for this game. Like the more I see from Chaos Zero Nightmare, the more excited I get for it. I'm really excited to do the first hour for that one for sure. Okay, Path to Inner Light for Rebecca. They did a little bit of explanation, it looks like. She's very pretty. I never got to play her, I don't think, but she's very pretty. All right, Lucia's Midnight Invitation, another little Twitter event that is probably over by now, but When it's late at night and Lucia taps at your window, an adventure is about to begin. You can share a story, stroll the night market, read, or grab street food. Here's my order. I was gonna say order of operations, but here's the plan. First of all, you stroll the night market. Then you grab some street food. While you're grabbing the street food and stroll the night market, you share a story, you yap a little bit, and then you go home to read. Perfect night, in my opinion. This ended on October 23rd, though, so this one actually is over. But that is my... If I had to pick only one, I'm kind of hungry right now, so I'd probably pick the street food, but street food, reading, personally. Star Rail then posted some shots from the most recent version. So we have the Danhung shot with all of that. Then we have Evernight crying, which this is beautiful, actually. The squad, and I'm assuming we have, interestingly enough, we only have the version with Stell. I'm thinking maybe they posted more on HoYoLab. And then we have March's little diary, but Evernight's holding it. Did they post more? Because that's interesting that they'll say learn more here. So let's pop in here because I'm curious, did they post them with Kalis? Because if not, that would just seem weird, you know? Oh, there's multiple different ones. So we have this one, and then there's one without Imbibiter Lune. We have Creepy March with Black Swan, and it's not March, it's Evernight. We have another Evernight, crying Evernight, the squad with Kalis, another squad pick with Stell, another squad pick with Kalis, March's diary. I also never noticed that Evernight's gloves have nails. It's an interesting choice, Hoyoverse. Oh, I was like, why is it the same one twice? No, this is the one with the Billabong picture with, this one has Stell, and this one has Kalis. Okay, so yeah, they had to post a bunch because they had to post all the ones with, they had to post all the ones with two different Trailblazers. Okay, all right. Little elite set teaser from Iliastra Wonderland. Let's pop into that. We'll just watch the little so this is Rose's Lament that is apparently, I'm not sure which ones are entirely paywalled because I think they're all entirely paywalled. Fairyland Prom is really cute, but I like Alice in Wonderland. I've talked about that. It's one of my favorite like classics is Alice in Wonderland. Astral Beacon. I have seen people making jokes about like the next time you get Wind Trace, it's gonna go crazy because you can like blend in as an NPC like so much easier. And I think that was hilarious. It's gonna be, I'm so excited for the next time we get Wind Trace. It's gonna be really fun. As long as this isn't all behind a paywall, I guess. So those are the two artsy outfits. We had them back to back. Then we have the cats. As well as Offbeat District. Now they're just kind of showing off all of them. Have we seen this fighter outfit? I think we just recently saw it. Sonic Ruins is my favorite. I love it. Okay, so this is the elite. So that was showing off all the 4 stars, I think. Yeah. Character teaser for Nefer. I will have to put that on the thing. So let me bookmark it. And we have reached the 17th. So there we go. We got caught up on 2 days worth of gacha content. So the next one I will start on the 17th for stuff, which is actually a result announcement from Genshin. We'll probably speed through that. But yeah, we got a little bit more caught up, which is great. It's funny because I started recording this on the 24th. And so we were like a full 10 days behind. And it's now the 25th when I'm finishing this. So we technically only got caught up 1 day because now we got caught up through the 16th. So like we tried. It's something. 2 steps forward, 1 step back. But we still took a step forward. That's it for this gacha recap though. Kind of all over the place, but that's the point of the gacha recap. So what can we end on? I said we end on the gang. I think that's good to end on. If you like this video, make sure to give me a like down below as well as subscribe for more and hit the little notification bell to be notified when I upload new ones. I don't know how I have yet decided to credit everything or like source everything in for the videos because I don't want to put too many links in the description because I don't want to get banned. But the games will hopefully be listed down below. Hopefully the accounts will be listed, but we talked about a lot of games. So as I've been saying, because this is also a work in progress little series we're doing here, if there are any games you would like me to include in the gacha recap that I am not currently including, if you know that they've been updating but you don't see them in these videos, or you just want me to cover it in general, because if I cover it, it goes in the gacha recap, do let me know nicely, either in the comments, but the thing with comments is I miss comments very easily. So if you like really need me to know about a gacha game you want me to cover, Twitter or like through email is probably your best bet. Don't try to find my Discord. I have so many filters on that thing, you'll probably just get blocked. Like, I'm sorry, but I'm not. I get a lot of weird stuff on Discord, all right? Anyways, That's really it for this video now. But again, if there's a game you want me to cover, just let me know. Because I'm always open to covering a new game. That's one thing about me. I will literally try anything. As long as it doesn't use like AI or crypto or stuff like that. You know, like that's kind of my only stipulation. And that it won't get me banned from the internet. Or just like YouTube. Like it won't, as long as I don't want a strike on my account and I'm not playing anything with AI. That's about it. But as always, I hope everyone hatter is having a super lovely day wherever you are in the world. And I'll see you all in my next video. Bye guys!